We are taking you out to some aerial footage we got from the scene around 2:30 yesterday afternoon when the Washington County Sheriff's Office said deputies responded to a shooting at Columbia Machine, which is a manufacturing facility in Smithsburg, Maryland. We later learned that 3 people were killed after this shooting broke out, and there was also a shooting, incident involving the suspect, really a shootout with police. So I do want to head out live to the scene right now. That's where Fox 5 DC's Melanie Alnwick is joining us with the very latest this morning. Melanie, a really tragic situation, another shooting in America that we are following for our viewers here. What can you tell us this morning? Any new developments?
What we can tell you, the newest development is that a state trooper who was injured in the shootout with the suspect has been released from the hospital, and we're told he's expected to do okay. He's a 25-year veteran of the Maryland State Troopers, and we know that they got that APB for the suspect and happened to come across him and engaged him in gunfire shortly after the shooting. But people here in the small town of Smithsburg certainly shocked by this, broken up by it, and this is the second shooting in the area in this county in just 2 days. There was also a shooting at the local mall or nearby the mall. Not a mass shooting, but still something that people were very concerned about. It's been very quiet here this morning. We have not seen anybody coming in and out of Columbia Machine Parts, the manufacturing facility. They do mold manufacturing where the shooting happened yesterday. What we do know is the 23-year-old suspect is a co-worker here, an employee here, came here at 2:30 in the afternoon yesterday and shot 4 people. Then he left the scene. When the sheriff's deputies arrived here after that call for the shooting, they found 3 men dead and then 1 man with critical injuries, critical gunshot wounds outside the front door. And that's when, again, that call went out for that red Mitsubishi that fled the scene. And then the state troopers found that vehicle and engaged the shooter. There was some cell phone video that really just caught wildfire yesterday on social media. A woman that Fox 5 spoke with who just said she first saw all of these sirens and heard the police activity. Then she heard the troopers yelling for the suspect to put his hands up. And that's when just this barrage of gunfire was heard. And again, the state trooper was struck by gunfire as well as the suspect. They were in fact both taken to the very same hospital, and at one point we were told that the hospital itself was on lockdown, but they wouldn't say exactly why. That lockdown ended shortly thereafter. And again, as far as we know at this point, the suspect is still in the hospital under police guard, and they have not released his name yet. They say they will do so once they file formal charges, and my guess is the holdup is you now have 4 victims and probably some other things that they have to look at and see exactly what charges they're going to file. But we are hopeful, Regina, that at some point later today we will get a little bit more information. And of course, as the day goes on, we'll probably learn a little bit more about the victims as well.
Yeah, I was going to say, Melanie, did we get any official confirmation on whether we would get another update at some point today from authorities? I know yesterday they had a pretty short press briefing and not many details revealed.
We're still working that. We're making phone calls today to find out perhaps when they might have some more information to update for us. I know a lot of people want to know the man who survived the shooting, the other victim here, the employee at the Machine Works plant, again, said to be in critical condition. So I think people are looking for an update on that as well. And lots of media here, of course, as you can imagine. So we're all standing by waiting for whatever information they'll be able to give us.
Well, Melanie, we do appreciate you, as always, joining us here and bringing our viewers up to speed on everything that happened yesterday afternoon. So we'll definitely be in touch with your team. You stay safe out there and have a great weekend.
Thanks, Regina. You too.
All right, everybody. And if we do get any updates from authorities coming into our desk at some point later today, we'll be sure to stream it for you live, raw, and unfiltered.